Here's the truth. Bad sportsmanship can wreck a competition day faster than realizing you forgot a hairpiece. And it's not just about the hurt feelings. It's about the energy we create for every dancer in that room. Positivity isn't just nice to have at competitions. It is essential if we want our dancers to grow, to shine, and to actually love this journey. And if you're here, it's because you know it matters. You're the mom who wants more for your dancer, more encouragement, more pride, and a season full of memories worth remembering. So let's talk about how we can make that happen together. Let's dive in. Today we're talking about why sportsmanship and positivity really matter. Not just for our dancers, but for everyone who steps into a competition venue. When parents and studios show support and kindness, dancers feel safer to take risks, to be proud of themselves, and to lift each other up instead of tearing one another down. Every positive moment, every clap, every kind smile, it matters. It builds the kind of dancers and people we're proud to raise. All right, let's get into tip number 1. Cheer for every dancer, not just your own. Look, I get it. Your dancer is your entire heart up on that stage. But imagine if every dancer heard the whole audience clap for them. Not just the top studios, not just for the big tricks. Even a little golf clap can be a lifeline. Showing support for all dancers shows our dancers that bravery matters just as much as winning. Tip number 2, celebrate effort, not just the results. We all love winning. Who doesn't get excited when our dancer's name is called for that first place trophy? But here's the thing, when we only focus on the medals and not the grit it took to get there, we're accidentally sending the message that their value depends solely on the score sheet. One time we were at a competition, and in the middle of a beautiful contemporary routine, one of our dancers slipped during a tricky move. You know that moment when you can practically hear the audience hold their entire breath. Yeah, it was one of those moments. Despite any nerves or frustration, she finished strong. She picked up the pace, nailed the rest of the routine, and gave it her all. Backstage, the entire team made sure to remind her how much her attitude, her energy, and her hard work meant to everyone. It wasn't just about one moment on the stage. This teaches our dancers that mistakes happen, but it's the effort, it's the resilience, it's the team spirit that truly count. Tip number 3, focus on your own journey, not the other team. It's so easy to get caught up in what other dancers are doing, other studios might be doing, especially when you're in a competition setting. But if we're too focused on the other teams, we might lose sight of our own dancers' progress and what they've worked so hard for. I remember a competition where we were all pretty nervous about a big rival studio. Their routines were polished, their costumes were absolutely amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a moment of, oh no, we're never going to match up. But here's the thing, we stopped comparing ourselves and started focusing on our own performance. When our dancers stepped onto that stage, they didn't worry about what the other team was doing. They did their routine with their heart and left everything they had out there. And guess what? The result didn't matter as much as the confidence they gained by focusing on their own journey and growth, rather than comparing themselves to others. This is such an important tip because when our dancers stop comparing and start focusing on their own progress, that's where we can truly see our dancers grow. Our dancers cannot shine when they're dimming someone else's light. This leads me into tip number 4. Compliment dancers from other studios. Nothing will blow a dancer's mind faster than "you were amazing" from a stranger. Competition days can feel like whirlwinds, with everyone rushing around, getting costumes on and squeezing in last-minute rehearsals. But it's so important to pause and share a compliment with the dancers around you. It doesn't take much, but it can completely change someone's day. Instead of giving side eyes across the dressing room, say something nice out loud. Your costume is stunning. Your turns are so clean. Even better is when we teach our dancers to do it too. This year, my dancer started handing out positive pins. She decorated herself to dancers from other studios, wishing them good luck. It was such a simple, thoughtful gesture, and you could see how it lifted their spirits. Not only did it make their day, but it gave my dancer a sense of connection to the competition beyond her own team. Tip number 5, be mindful of your body language and whispers. We all think we're being subtle, but we're not. Moms, we have this ninja level hearing at competitions. Sometimes it feels impossible to keep our emotions in check when the stakes are high and we're sitting on the edge of our seats waiting for the next routine. But that sigh, that rolled eye, that bless her heart look, they travel faster than a gossip chain. Keep in mind, dancers are sponges. They pick up on everything, even the things you think you're doing quietly. The energy you project to others is absorbed by them, and negativity will show up on the floor faster than you can say award ceremony. So what can you do? You want to smile, you want to nod, clap like you're proud of every single dancer out there, even if you're secretly wondering how their solo plays second and your dancer plays third. Trust me, I know it's hard to swallow that one, but those moments are teaching our dancers how to handle disappointment gracefully. Tip number 6, support all awards, not just first place. If your dancer gets honorable mention, act like they just won a Nobel Peace Prize for dance. Not every dancer is going to walk away with the biggest trophy, and that's okay. But every dancer is a winner for showing up, giving their best effort, and being part of an incredible experience. When your dancer receives honorable mention or special recognition, celebrate it like it is gold. Clap like they just landed a standing ovation performance. Sometimes the little things matter the most. I've had numerous times where I thought one of our dancers didn't get the score they deserved. And as a mom, it's hard to bite your tongue. But let me tell you, when you cheer for everyone's accomplishments, no matter the size, it teaches your dancer that the journey is what matters the most. Making it on stage without tripping on the backdrop, hey, that's a win. Celebrate how far they've come, whether they leave with a huge trophy or not. It teaches resilience and respect for all journeys, not just the flashiest ones. Remember, every achievement, no matter how small, deserves recognition. Tip number 7, thank event staff, volunteers, studio leaders, and teachers. I know it's easier to grumble about the late award sessions or the crowded hallways. Believe me, I'm all about community, so I'm almost this close to starting a support group called Moms Who Waited 6 hours for a Tiny Trophy. But here's a quick reminder. Competitions don't run themselves. Behind every seamless performance, behind every announcement, behind every practice session, there are people working crazy hard to make sure everything runs smoothly. So the next time you're waiting for an award ceremony to begin or sitting through what feels like the longest award ceremony ever, take a second to look around and thank someone. Whether it's a volunteer directing traffic or competition staff keeping everything running smoothly, a simple thank you can make a huge difference in their day. And when you show gratitude, your dancers see it too. They'll learn that kindness is part of the process, no matter how tired or frustrated they may be. And I love to give a bonus tip. So my bonus tip for this video for sportsmanship and positivity is for us dance moms specifically. Talk about character more than scores at home. The car ride is a great place to practice this. On the car ride home after a competition can either be the great debrief of what went wrong, option 1, or it can be option 2, a celebration of how awesome they handled the day. You want to ask questions like, who are you proud of today? Who showed great sportsmanship or who was really positive today? Instead of what score did you get first? Save those for later. We are raising human beings, little tiny dancer human beings that are oh so cute in sparkly costumes and a ton of makeup. We're not raising a medal collecting machine. Keep that in mind. Think of 1 or 2 questions that you can ask your dancer after the next competition. Everything I shared here today and everything I create here at Always Anjali is because I believe dance should build our dancers up, not break them down. This channel is here to help you move from feeling stressed and unsure to feeling confident and connected and ready to help your dancers shine through every single step. And because I know myself that life gets crazy busy, I put together a free printable for you, sportsmanship positivity tips easy ways to encourage positivity at competitions so you can have reminders ready before every competition event. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more tips, tools, and encouragement made just for dance parents like you. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear your favorite tip or moment when you saw sportsmanship shine at a competition. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay positive, stay proud, and keep shining.